Hey everyone, welcome back to the Last Starship, where we're playing the full release of the game. And we left off in the last video, we jumped over to this shipyard. And we're going to try and do a little bit of work on our ship. Well, that's the idea. I don't know if it's actually going to work, but we're going to have a go. Now, what I would like to do, because there's a few things we need. We do need to get some weapons. I don't know if there would you just... Oh, you probably wouldn't just put them on the front, would you? I'm not really happy where these solar panels are. It's not really impressing me. So, and I don't even know if they function that well, to be honest. Let's have a look. Okay, if we do something like that... Now, I don't really know how weapons go on yet. But let's say I put some scaffolding there. Habitation. Now, how do they make it round like that? Like, if I confirm that... Okay, so that's automatically round. So how do they do... How do they do corners? So hang on, if I come out of here, what are we looking at? It's not even a floor? Okay, that kind of looks stupid. Okay, I'm going to do that. How much money have we got? We got a bit. Alright, well let's also... Let's also make this a bit wider. Now, as for armor, okay, so we could, in theory, make that a lot more. I don't really know what we do with armor. Like, how much does armor cost? It's quite a bit. How do we... I don't understand how that ends up. Oh, okay, so you just have to click play for it to come out. How do they get angles? So we got the dock there. Is that going to be a problem with that? Or can they still dock? I hope they can still dock. Because that's going to be kind of awkward if they can't. Cue the installation of equipment. Oh. Okay, so that gets deleted. We got to move all this stuff. I'll probably move. I'm just going to take all of these away. I've got a mining laser there. That's fine. We'll leave that. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, I mean, we could put the dock over here. And what is that one? What was that? I don't know what that was. Let's just move it. Alright, let's put the docking port over here. I mean, I can't see how these guys can get out without the got in without the docking port. So it's like, you might want to get that installed. And then you got the drone bay. So I'm going to put the drone bay kept a drone bay there. I still don't really know what this hypersensor thing does, so we'll find somewhere for that. Hang on. Got all these mining lasers. Captain, we have hatched a plan that we believe will catch the pirate vessel in the act. Please come to see us and we will explain the mission objectives. Okay. Kind of busy right now. I have plans. Why can you not understand that? So if I want to put a solar panel, how does this work? Wait, we've had it on that before, haven't we? It's kind of weird. I don't know what the problem there is. Can you run scaffolding like that? Okay. And then what we'll do, if I raise, I guess we'll erase that scaffold. Okay, thrusters. Put one there. Wait, oh, that one didn't get uninstalled. Oh, we've got two. We had two drone bays. Okay, maybe I should have moved. Should I put them in the same line just for some sort of consistency? I don't know. Should we have one on each side? Probably makes sense that we do. Okay, just because I'm annoying. Also, can we delete those walls? Yeah, I don't know how you how do you get angles? Or do you just have to draw them like angles? Oh shit, I had it on a raise. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. No, it's still not an angle, is it? Dunno. Problem for another day. Alright, let's get some cables going here. Can that not be done? Okay. Does scaffolding need to come on there? Why does that say it's not? Alright. Okay, so a couple of things. These solar panels are not right because it seems scaffolding is that where it is? mean, it doesn't help that that one's not quite right. Now, is that just a matter of flipping it around? We will see. And if I raise scaffolding, can I take these away? And that'll still work? We will see. Okay. Alright, and if we want to add weapons... Oh, gotta wait for you to bring it all the way in. So you want it that way. Okay, then you could install more mining lasers if you wanted to, because you got what? We've got one on the front. Could put a couple on the side. Now, if we want to buy defense, what do we need? We need a weapons officer. Oh, that's 200 grand? Okay, but that's not happening then. So let's just get rid of that. Just check we bought. Oh my god. We bought the seeds. I think we bought everything. We spent way too much money on this ship. Way too much money. Okay, but we've got a little bit of expansion now. You know, I'd be tempted to move this stuff around, but how about we go and do something? Because I'm boring everybody to death. What's happening here? That's that one. So we're supposed to travel to this to do the rescue. Oh, that's a lot of money. Which is this one here, right? Now I'm assuming, like, there's no... Surely there's no contracts of anybody wanting to go there. Okay, let's just go and do this. Can't spend the whole video just editing the ship. We need to do something else. Everything is ready, Captain. I've produced the hyperspace modulators and the FTL fuel is already loaded. You'll be performing the rescue using my ship, using my modified FTL drive that is already installed on board. You can take control of my ship when you are ready to begin the rescue. Oh. This has been a long time coming, Captain. I've been working on this rescue for years. Time dilation effects from the black hole mean that only a few hours will have passed for my brother. It will be a surprise to him just how much time has passed when you bring him out. Let's run over the plan one last time. You're going to perform an incredibly short-range hyperspace hop, and you'll emerge directly on top of my brother's ship. Dock with his ship, rescue him, and then get out of there. Hop in, rescue, hop out. Okay. Once you take control of my ship, you'll find the location of Marcus's ship programmed into the sector map. You will be jumping directly toward the black hole. You should expect turbulence. You won't have long. Be as quick as you can and jump out of there when you're done. Good luck, Captain. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, let's go, maybe? Sure. Let's do this. Okay, so I guess we're controlling his ship. Oh. Greetings, Captain. Good luck with the rescue. Remember, the data on board Marcus's ship is extremely valuable to us. You'll need Marcus to transmit the data from his console before you can complete the rescue. Losing that data will set the Stargate project back years. Yeah, what do I feel it's going to blow up in my face, though? Alright, well, all we can do is try our best. Hang on, so what? How do I do this? I'm controlling his ship. FTL, no. Prepare to jump. Jump to the stricken ship. Okay, well, I'm hoping it's just already programmed, right? It better be, because we're about to freaking jump. Short jump. Okay. Request data. I was beginning to think you wouldn't be coming. I've been down here for hours. Dock your ship with mine, Captain, and tell me when you're ready for me to come on board. Please hurry. The Stargate data, I can send that, Captain, but you'll have to give me a few minutes to access the data and set up the transmission. Sure, do that. Where are you? Jesus. Okay. Well, you set up while I try to get over to you, because I'm not the greatest pilot in the world. Where's your dock? Oh, is that over there? Maneuvering. Dung, 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 dung. I cannot see. My ship is falling apart from the gravitational forces, Captain. I've sent the data that I can. Please hurry up and get me off this ship. I am trying. Is this your dock? Oh, I guess it is. Come on. Is he on board? Request more data? Damn it, Captain, I don't have time for that. I'll do my best, but you better be ready. I'm ready. Oh god, it's so slow. Are we gonna lose him? I'm worried I'm making a mistake. Is it painful? Can we prepare to jump at the time or not? The reactor containment has failed, Captain. The cabin is being flooded with radiation. You have to get me out of here. Alright, let's just grab him. I'm on board, Captain. Get us out of here. I don't know if that was going to blow before I got him off anyway. Marcus, thank God. What took you so long? I was down there for hours. Wait, how long has it been? You were so close to the event horizon, the temporal distortion was huge. I've been working on your rescue for a long time, Marcus. How long? You've been down there for 10 years. Jesus, Marcus, get the medical team in here now. What did you do, Captain? Why did it take you so long to bring him on board? For what? For some data? His rad badge is black. He's been massively irradiated. How could you do this to us? I trusted you with this. Oh. We didn't even get all the data. Was it worth it? Probably not. Did we get any money? Congratulations, Captain, on successfully recovering the science data from the stricken vessel. This data represents a huge step forward in our understanding of high energy physics and will hugely accelerate the Stargate program. We're sorry to hear about the condition of Dr. Marcus Martinez. In all honesty, it is a miracle any rescue was even possible given the circumstances. Please accept our payment as a sign of our gratitude. We look forward to continuing to work with you. Okay, we got an achievement for finishing it. So did we not get any money from the other guy? I guess because we hurt his brother? He didn't care? Or were we never going to get money from him anyway? Oh, I don't know. Man, okay. Well, we have some money. So we could go back here. Yeah, I wonder if you could have got to 100%. Would that have changed anything? Or could we have jumped him out a lot earlier? Still got the money. Still made the other guy happy. I guess you'd have to play it again to find out, wouldn't you? Alright, so does it replenish? Not that quickly. Alright, so if I want defense, I want a guy, I want a weapons, and then I could get one of everything. How much is that? 390. Now, we have some of these and some of these. Stack of 10. I don't really know how much weapons we should have. I mean, I could get all the railguns. I mean, I can buy them all. What's a munitions bench? That's going to allow us to, I guess, make them. I mean, we could obviously get multiples of these, but how about we just get one of each to start with? What? It's a lot of money. Captain, there have been several developments with the Tidlet research program. We are in need of a competent Starship pilot once again. Please visit us at the Institute for Interstellar Lifeforms and I can tell you more. Alright. How big is this control thing? Can we put it like there in the middle? Okay, now I'm going to put a railgun there. I'm going to put a Gatling gun there. Now it would be good to have guns on various points, but I'm going to dismantle that. I'll put the cannon there. And this mining laser I will put it on the back. Okay, and then we've got a munitions bench. Which I'm going to put there. Now, we probably should move the weapon stuff where they are meant to be, but okay. We're all weaponed up. I don't know how this works. They can't control the Gatling gun? It's working, right? Okay, and this we can make stuff. So you can make railgun slugs from metal ingots, cannons, bullets. Ah, okay. Alright, well let's have a look at what we've got here first. So we've got to get to there. We can get an NG8 or NG10. So let's have a look at what's in the contracts. Attack and destroy hostile pirates. I think we'll see what she's got in regard to that first. He wants to go to NG8. Suddenly they're all attack jobs. It's like, okay. Okay, well, let's accept that. So we're going to go to NG8, which is here. Okay, so now we've got weapons here. So we've got a lot of bullets, a fair bit of rail and cannons as well, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we've got all these people. Everybody's on board? Let's turn in the contract. What? Sorry. NG14, NG15, NG7. Okay, where... If we want to continue the story, where are we going? There's NG10, if we want to do that one. We can go and see... No, that's not her. That's a different one again. We could... Yeah, I mean, we sort of want to do both of them. So NG10, we can go there. Okay, nobody wants anything at NG10. The work continues, Captain. There is so much more to these tidlets than we realized. Regrettably, Professor Toppingberry has been forced to take a leave of absence from the stress of his work, you understand. We know how they reproduce now, and we know their limits. During hyperspace travel, 3 of them will telepathically reproduce. We're not quite sure yet how long it takes for their children to grow up. However, we've noticed they hop at exactly the same time their parents do. This isn't important, but I thought you might find it amusing. As you've already seen, they experience hyperspace shock if they've been in hyperspace travel for too long. But the key is in the final stage of their life cycle. We know if we expose them to hyperspace shock, their telepathic energies are so strong that a small crystal is formed in their final moments. We've been studying the crystals we've recovered so far. They resonate in subspace in a way we've never seen before. Some of the crystals are entangled at the quantum level and resonate together. Apply a signal to one and another responds instantly across any distance. There are so many potential applications. So on to business. There is a scientist by the name of Julia Martinez in the nearby system. He had a moment of fame recently. Oh God. After a daring rescue of his brother. He has a ship for sale that we believe will be of some use. Travel to the noble doctor and buy his ship. He wants 1 million credits, which is ridiculous. He thinks his invention is worth that much. Negotiate with him, knock that price down, and I'll wire the funds directly to him. If you can improve his offer, then I'll pay you 20% of the savings as a bonus. Oh, is he going to like me still? He's probably going to hate me. He probably hates me. Okay, we still have not accepted this. We can go back there. There's a shipyard here. I don't know if it's important. How do you know? Like, I'm guessing this probably is a... Oh no, because this one says NG10. This doesn't say anything. Alright, let's go see what that's about. How are we for fuel? We're okay at the moment, but I don't want to get too cocky. If we can get near a nebula, that would be great. Alexander James Ellistar. My name is Alexander James Ellistar, and I'm the chairman and founder of AJE Industries. I have a business proposition for you. If you would be interested in setting up a production facility for me, I believe with some luck and a good deal of hard work, we can both make substantial returns. Please give me a call to discuss the details. Captain, perhaps you are already aware, but there are big plans underway within this sector. There are designs to build something incredible, a transportation system with near infinite range, requiring state-of-the-art manufacturing and industry. A Stargate, big enough for our most massive fleets, shuttling humanity between galaxies as if they were nothing but neighbouring stars, a new multi-galactic era for humanity. In all my years, I've never known so much capital to be allocated to one project. There is a golden opportunity here for us, but the barriers to entry are high. I have the assets, the capital, and the facilities that we need to fulfill the Andromeda Project's massive ambitions. Sadly, my days of running the shop floor in person are long behind me. I need a floor manager, somebody who will oversee the day-to-day operations for me. And my years of experience have taught me to spot talent when I see it. Here is my proposal. I'll provide the factory station and the seed capital so you are fully funded. You'll set up the production facility for me and oversee day-to-day operations, manufacturing parts for the Andromeda Project to their specifications. We'll split the profits 50-50. And believe me when I say there will be plenty to go around. Speaking of that, we finished science. I don't know if I keep missing the pop-ups or they just do not happen and I'm just supposed to pay attention. It would be really good if they made some obvious thing that says, science is finished. Do some more. Because right now, I don't see anything. So we can smelter more. We can laser precision. No, we can't because I don't know. Wait, it says begin research. It says it's locked though. Do they all say? No, they don't all say locked. Drone top speed. That can go up. Are they locked because we're missing? No, it can't be because that's only 1 RP. Or is it just saying that it unlocks it? Well, let's begin that research anyway for a start. Habitation. Let's just do some of the various things. I'm not in a rush. Just taking my time, enjoying the game. Not desperate to finish everything instantly. Wonderful news. I'm very happy you've agreed to partner with me on this. My factory space station is in position nearby, ready for us to use as our base of operations. This is the... Jesus, that jumped in. This is the HAE Foundry. This is the AJE Foundry, a wonderful industrial facility perfect for our needs. I'll just need to provide you with some access codes so you can assume control of the facility. Look at that. For years I've manufactured engines and FTL drives right here for every fleet that passed through the sector. It's really fallen into disrepair. Your first job is to send over a skeleton crew and establish basic power generation and life support. I had the previous crew box up some of the usable equipment. You should find the parts you need are already in storage. Okay, add crew to the station. Install reactor, install air duct, pressurized facility. Okay, so we're basically building it like a ship. Oh, our drones are over here already repairing it. Interesting. Oh, we've also got this battle stations thing here, which I hadn't noticed yet. Add crew to the station. How the hell do I do that? So this is my ship. Are we talking about buying? How much do you want? How many crew? And I guess we need some suits, do we? Okay. Install a reactor. So you have the reactor. Does it really matter where? Probably not. Yeah, they're not going to be too happy about things, are they? Install the air duct. God, I've got to remember how to do all this again. Oxygen loader. Alright, so that will get that going. Right. Pressurize the facility. Doing it. Ruined equipment. We need to tidy up the mess, but nothing needs to be wasted. We can recycle all the raw materials found on this station. There is an industrial smelter among the boxed equipment. Install it and power it up, then set it to recycling all of the scrap metal. This will give us an early supply of metal ingots, a critical resource in manufacturing anything. Efficiency is going to be the key to this facility, turning a profit. Set up a storage zone for scrap metal near to your smelter and another for the metal ingots that come out. Our crew will waste a lot less time carrying goods long distances. Can do. So, smelter. Scrap metal. Dismantle the ruined equipment. How do I... Okay. This equipment is ruined, so you'll receive scrap metal when you dismantle it. Any equipment can be dismantled by left clicking. We can stop dismantling by clicking the dismantle button again or by closing the construction menu. Okay. Oh, you just want me to do it. Okay. That. Let's start with what's in this room. I also need... I need a spacesuit storage, so I'm going to put that here. And then what we need is a scrap metal storage, which I will place over here. Let's do a few other things. Let's put a bit of fuel storage over here. Let's put some oxygen storage over here. And metal ingot storage, I will just put here for now. Right click on the smelter. Smelter will now start producing metal ingots after it has finished heating up. Great. If I could draw your attention to this schematic issued by the Andromeda project, you can see it's actually quite a simple part. This is just the structural framework on which they'll build everything else. Scrap, smelter, ingots, fabricator, frames, assemble package, packaged Stargate frames. Okay. So fabricator and assemble package. We can manufacture these parts in just 2 stages out of the metal ingots. I've left a boxed fabricator and an assembly table on the station. Set them up next to each other, ideally near to the metal ingot. Oh, you freaking... Once they're installed, set the fabricator to manufacture frames, then set the assembly table to specialize them into finishing Stargate frames. It's simple stuff, but eventually we'll need a huge throughput. They want us to provide an initial batch of 10 Stargate frames for certification. They'll inspect our work and we'll be approved as official partners in the Andromeda project. Shouldn't take too long. If you run out of metal, remember you can recycle more of the ruined equipment around the facility. Okay, give me a moment. Problem is, crew are thirsty right now, so there's a few things we need to do. Because they are not happy. So, I'm going to box that up. storage. No, not wastewater. Alright, we need some storage for water. Food. No storage for metal ingots. What are you talking about? What is that? Low oxygen. Well, we've got oxygen. So what we need to do is I need to get in a stack of oxygen, stack of water, stack of food. Okay. There's a ladder there. Delivery zone blocked. Well, because nobody's moving anything. Can they not move these? Oh, kind of confused why these guys don't think that's storage. It's just because... Oh, is it because it didn't like that I built it while I was paused? That's kind of weird. So this is working, right? So the fabricator, we want to make frames. And then the assembly table. I don't know what we should do with these tanks yet. And they're going to be Stargate frames. And do they have a storage for that one specifically? They do. So I guess we'll put that. I mean, over there. Did they just put something in there? Okay, it took a while for them to... Alright, Stargate frames are coming out. Nice. How's the oxygen? Good. We have no battery. I don't know if they want one. We also don't really have a way to make fuel or water, food, anything like that. There's got to be some sort of process to this though that I just haven't fully worked out yet. I mean, these guys are standing around, so while you're standing around, guys, why don't you... I don't know where that ladder goes. Okay, so that should be everything. I guess the ladder goes to the habitation, does it? Okay, so that was done. There's some efficiencies. We can continue. Crop yield. Yeah. Let's do that. That's always good. It's a lot of money, but I'm concerned if they run out, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So, do we just leave these guys alone and go do something else? Because it's kind of boring at the moment. I mean, I can go and look at these guys and see what are you guys doing? Doing anything exciting? No? Got no seeds. Can you buy seeds here? Can. I will take all the seeds. Please give me all of your seeds. These still, I want to get rid of these, but yeah, okay, and we can move things around. So where's our drone bay? Is that our drone bay? That's our drone bay. Okay, so let's put our drone storage. Let's do that. And then we'll clean that, clear it, clean it. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'll just get rid of that one. So there's mission cargo. That's standard cargo. Wait, have we got more space suits? We do. Space suits. Is that got a block? Yeah, I'll put another few there. Yeah, I just don't like all this storage here that's just crammed in. Right, so we'll put compost there, we'll make it a bit bigger. Seeds, I don't know, but we'll still make it bigger. Clear that. Might make that water. And then we'll clear that. Now that's the tidlets, right? Which we probably still need for the moment. So I'll put that there. Clear that. That's all food. That's kind of fine, but we could probably make it bigger. Plan is to get rid of that. We've got oxygen there. We've got fuel here for some reason. I don't know if we actually need a fuel storage, but I'll put it here. Get that off the floor. Oxygen. I'll put a bunch over here. And we'll clear that. Space isotopes. Mission cargo. Any cargo. Any equipment. I'll put any equipment over here. And I think I'll just clear this because we converted anyway, so I don't think we need that anymore. And then this stuff here I'd love to move. really don't know what that is. And I don't want that there anymore. Now what's... Problem is you can't move this. So, alright, hang on. That's cannon shells. That's bullets. That's explosives. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. I'm busy changing my whole bloody setup again. Small crate. One there. One there. So, hold on. So that's the railgun. And that's the cannon. Okay, so you are gonna be... Where are you? Where are you? Railgun slugs. Crew loading. Unloading, whatever. And you're gonna be... Cannon. Cannon shells. And we have to wait for that. Looks like we've got too many cannon shells. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't know what they're complaining about. There's plenty here. Is there not? I just want to get this box. I don't want to go and do this until I get this box. There we go. Okay, small storage. You go there. Okay, and you are going to be bullets. Alright, guys. Go and do that. Switch over to this thing. This thing is churning them out. Everything looks like it's been cleaned up. Guys are cruising. Let's deliver. I've spent enough time. Holy crap, I think we've gone way over time. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there mid-flight. Sorry about that, because I didn't realise how much time had gone. Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. Hopefully you're enjoying the game and the videos. I'm very much enjoying the game so far. There's some things about it that are a little bit weird. The interface is a little bit... I don't know, I've heard other people complain about the interface. It's a little bit weird. But it's one of those interfaces that once you get used to it and you learn it, it's quite workable. It's just not the most logical with some things. But, you know, we're managing. But from the game point of view, I'm actually really enjoying it so far. There's lots to do in it. And looking forward to seeing more. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, all the usual stuff. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.